Day Sunday, Chapter 1. "Come take a look at this, kids," called Dad from the kitchen. Melody, Hubert, and Tarzan dropped what they were doing and all came running to see what was up. Hubert shoved Tarzan to get there first, accidentally bumping into Melody, who then stubbed her big toe on the door jamb on the way in. Arriving in a tumble, they found Dad leaning over the table, looking at the laptop open to a website advertising Harrowing family holidays. "How would you guys like to take a trip way up north this summer?" he asked, tapping at the screen. "This place sounds really neat. It says here, 'Welcome to the Harrowing House, a large 200-year-old mansion full of secrets, promising mystery and excitement the whole family can explore. Good luck getting a good night's sleep.'" "Cool!" exclaimed Tarzan, giving Hubert a push back in delayed retaliation. "Do you think it has secret passages and stuff?" Now, Tarzan wasn't really Melody and Hubert's brother. He was just a nice kid who'd grown close to the family. He was 7 years old and unusually small for his age, though still quite athletic. Living alone at home with just his mom, he was typically lonely. Having an unusual name didn't help. Who in their right mind would name their son Tarzan? Needing a friend, he'd soon attached himself to Hubert at school. And, as is not too uncommon with kids, ended up having a secret crush on Hubert's older sister and began using their friendship as an excuse to be around Melody more often. "I hope it's not haunted," worried Melody, rubbing her sore foot. "That would be creepy." Melody was an absolute sweetheart, and definitely Daddy's little girl. She was 8.5 years old, wearing a round pair of thick glasses, and cute as a cute little button. She was still a bit portly in the belly, and unfortunately known to be somewhat accident-prone. But she never complained or lost her delightful demeanor. Her younger brother Hubert, Huey or Hugo for short, was the same age as Tarzan. He was a cheerful, fairly chubby 7-year-old with short curly hair who most people found to be rather adorable. He was a semi-talented individual who could play just one song on his ukulele reasonably well. Whenever the opportunity arose, however appropriate the timing or inconvenient for others, he would break out his instrument amidst a group of curious folk and plunk out his one song. He appeared oblivious to anyone's bemusement. "If it is haunted, I'll tame the spirits with my guitar," assured Hubert confidently. It wasn't a guitar, it was a ukulele. "What a great idea," encouraged his dad. "Maybe while we're away, you can learn a new song to play." Hubert beamed. Dad, a dark brown bearded man, was himself genuine and kind and loved both of his kids despite their quirks, though he did like to play the occasional trick on them. Like the time when they were younger, he'd put the house clocks forward an hour and told them it was already time for bed. "What? But it's still light outside," they'd complained, glancing out the window, miserably making their way to bed. Dad had been forced to raise his kids on his own after having lost his lovely wife many years ago. This had hit him hard, significantly affecting his ability and willingness to socially engage. Still, when Hubert had first brought little Tarzan over to visit, Dad had kindly welcomed him into their home anyway. In fact, Tarzan's own parent rarely missed her young son, pretty much letting him do whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted. He spent so much time with his new family that it eventually became an unspoken assumption that Tarzan would be allowed to go away with them anytime they wished. But still, he promised to ask his mom for permission when he went home that evening to pack. "So it's settled," Dad happily declared. "I'll reserve our rooms online right away, and we can leave first thing in the morning. Without the expense of having to travel abroad, we can enjoy our very own staycation, and it'll be just as adventurous."